Hope this lighting looks somewhat decent. Does this ever happen to y'all where your necklace literally always ends up in the back? Cause like, happens to me all the time. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to film a sit down Q&A because I feel like you guys have a lot of questions that I need to answer, and I just always love Q&As. I feel like I can really get personal with you guys. That's kind of hard to do whenever I have a set video plan that doesn't really involve me answering questions that you guys have. So this video is solely dedicated to just answering the unknown questions. So a while ago I posted something on Instagram and I screenshotted all these way back, so I haven't seen them for like a month, but I was going through my photos the other day and I found like a whole bunch of screenshots of replies from my Instagram story, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to film this video. So here we go. First question is best advice for other teen girls. Being a girl is so much harder than people think it is, and I would say the same thing about being a boy. Like, I cannot even imagine what it would be like because all I've ever known is the struggles of being a girl. But I would say one of the biggest things that I've noticed that girls tend to struggle with is comparing themselves to other people. By no means am I like a perfect person, but I definitely feel like I've gotten a lot better about not comparing myself to other people because everybody is set on their own path. God made each of us differently, so I think if he wanted to make two people the same, then we would see more of that in the world, but all of us are so different, like our DNA is different. So I think just keeping that in mind, and also I think most of the comparison happens in the early years of life, so like middle school, high school, all that. And I think one of the biggest things to remember is that you're not going to see these people in however many years. Like, you're probably honestly gonna forget about all of them and you're gonna be on your own path. I don't know, just always keeping that in mind. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's not worth it, and you never know what goes on behind closed doors. You never know what that person actually struggles with at home, and they could just be putting on like a front. So be yourself. Okay, second question, what do you miss about public school? This is a very good question because I love my new school, but there are a lot of things that I miss about public school. I think the first thing that I really miss about public school is the freedom that you have. I was debating on whether or not I should say this, but I don't really care because I'm already gonna make a video about it. So I have Saturday school this week. If you don't know what that is, basically you have to get a certain number of marks. Marks are like bad. And I reached the limit of marks within my first 5 weeks of school. So I have Saturday school this Saturday, and it's very, very different rule-wise, and you just always have to be careful. And I think because I've grown up going to public school, I never really thought that there would be consequences to little things that like I didn't even know you could get in trouble for. So this is my fault. I'm not complaining that I have to go to Saturday school. A bunch of my friends are in there too, so we're probably just gonna make the most out of it. Are you dating someone or talking to someone? No, I am not dating someone. I think in one of my previous videos, one of my guy friends at my new school said something about me having a boyfriend, and I bleeped it out. That's not true. He said a kid's name that goes to my school, and so that was like not true at all, and thought I should clear that up because everybody was like, oh, Caroline has a boyfriend, when is she gonna show, blah blah blah. No, but I am talking to someone. So, okay, what's something you've been doing to help your mental health during the pandemic? Yoga, for sure. I've heard lots of controversial things about doing yoga and being Catholic or Christian, and kind of like I mentioned before, everybody is on their own path. It's not really right for us to judge other people, what they're doing and whatnot. Obviously, I don't worship yoga. It's literally just stretching, like we don't say anything that's worshiping something else. Yoga has definitely helped with my body, keeping up in shape, and kind of just like feeling good about myself. It's just so relaxing too, like literally one of the most relaxing things ever. Another thing I've been doing to keep up with my mental health during the pandemic is obviously creating YouTube videos. I probably would have been so bored if I didn't have my YouTube channel, couldn't create things during the pandemic. How many kids do you want? P.S. I love you so much. I love you too. Whenever I meet new people, I'm very open. Like, I just really want to get to know people, all that stuff. And I feel like one of the questions that always pops up is if I ever want kids. Like, I don't know, somehow kids come into it. Like, I'm literally only 16. But yes, of course I want kids. All of my friends know that I want to be a young mom. I do want kids. I love kids so much. Like, I cannot wait to have my own, and I just can't wait to see like what they're gonna look like. I don't know, I'm just really curious. So that's really exciting, but not planning on doing it when I'm 18, I don't think. Oh, by the way, I want 4. I don't know if I said that, but I want 4 kids. Dream college / university. My dream college, I really want to go to Pepperdine. That's in Malibu, California. They have a really good business school there, and it's right on the coast, which is a big advantage for me. I'm trying to think of where else though. Probably like Arizona, somewhere in Arizona, Georgia. I do want to go to the East Coast for a little bit. Oh my gosh, this would be amazing. Or if I went somewhere near like San Francisco, the Bay Area. I haven't really found like a really good college up there yet because I'm still looking, but it's really scary because I have to start looking at colleges this year. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Okay, I cannot believe I screenshotted this. Where did you have your first kiss? So I had my first kiss in my friend's garage on a beanbag. What type of friend group do you have, like the vibe? I would say I have like 3 solid friend groups. So the first one, which I hang out with literally like every single weekend, they are my people. I feel like I can tell them anything, and I'm just like super comfortable around them, is Maddie, Fia, and then all of the senior guys that we hang out with. We just have so much fun together, and we basically spent all summer together, so it was great. Love them. My second friend group, which is like an all-girls friend group, goes to my new school, and that is Ashton, Caroline, Kinsey, and I. So it's the 4 of us. We always have a good time together. We laugh like crazy when we're all together, like psychopath crazy. So I literally love them so much. And then my third friend group is probably like a mixture of boys and girls at my new school. Have you done anything you regret? Definitely. I think everybody has done something that they regret. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna get into detail about it, but definitely have done things I regret. Favorite Glossier product? Okay, well, besides this adorable hoodie that I bought from Glossier, I would probably have to say their eyeliner. I think it's the Pro Tip black eyeliner, and it came out like this past year. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. I literally love their perfume. Everybody asks what I use because like it smells so freaking good. It's a little bit pricey, but so worth it. You won't smell like anybody else unless everybody starts wearing it now. But like, that is my signature go-to perfume. It smells so amazing, you guys. What is your type at boys? PS, I love you. Love you too. Okay. So these are all the qualities that I look for in a boy. Respectful, not only to me, but like to my parents, his parents, and then his family, and also to like my friends. I think the biggest opinion and approval that I would need from is Maddie's, because Maddie is literally my best friend. Like, we've been through thick and thin together, and if she doesn't like whoever I am dating, or if I'm talking to somebody, like, it's just a no-go. That's kind of how it was for me, because I get along really well with her boyfriend. I think he's a very good person for Maddie, and so I 100% approve of him. So I would like the same, but from Maddie. Okay, so respectful, hardworking. I don't need them to be like the smartest person ever, but I do hope that they try in school, make decent grades. I don't know, just like has a job of some sort. Oh, obviously, must love Jesus. I think that's a deal breaker for me. A lot of people probably are going to disagree with that and say, well, you shouldn't like close yourself off from everybody else. But for me, that is a very important thing. There's like a ton more. I'll like put all of the ones, all of the qualities that I look for in a guy. But I think the biggest one for me is I do not like guys that are against the whole idea of simping for girls. I'm like in the middle between guys that simp and then guys that like hate simping. I feel like as a girl, I would love to be treated right, but I also like am capable of doing things. So like I feel like I'm in the middle of that. All the guys at my school are like so against simping and all that, and I'm like, that's literally like the fundamentals of being nice to a girl. Doing things for her, opening the door for her, like I love all that. But then there's the extreme of like being overly annoying. Sometimes that can get annoying, not gonna lie. That's just kind of what I think about that. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Oh my gosh, do not even get me started. Austria. Hands down, Austria. Probably gonna live there when I'm like retired and stuff. I would do anything to go back right now. Obviously I can't because I don't think I can travel to Europe. I would do anything to go back to Austria, and especially like to be there with somebody that I end up falling in love with. Like that would be so magical. I want to go back so bad. What is your biggest struggle with YouTube? I think my biggest struggle with being a YouTuber is finding out like how much I can reveal online, how much I can like be myself online, and then what I need to keep at home. By the way, this is chai. So what I mean by that is like, in a nutshell, I just feel like nobody's gonna be happy. Cancel culture is like such a big thing, and that has made me literally hate YouTube sometimes. Like, not even YouTube, but like social media overall. Like there's so much cancel culture over TikTok, all that, and I always wonder what my life would be like if I had never started YouTube. Like how many people wouldn't have treated me the way that they did, if I would have stayed at my old school, kind of like all of that. And like even my mental health, like what would my mental health have been like? There's just a lot that you have to be careful with. So probably just being myself versus online, because I always have to be careful what I do. Cancel culture sucks. I think that's all the questions I've screenshotted. One thing I wanted to say is I got a lot of questions about things like drinking, vaping, like more juicier stuff. I will answer those when I am like 18 or 19 probably, because I do have some younger viewers right now. I do not want to get into that, so I will get back to you when I turn 18, which will be in 2 years. So get ready, because I will answer all of your questions, and it probably won't be as filtered as my Q&As that I have to do now, because there's lots of people that watch me, like my school. But yeah, next video will either be my first cheer game, which is tomorrow, or getting ready with me for Saturday school. So get ready for that. I love y'all so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Make sure to go stream Sour Strawberry. Click the link in the description to buy some merch. I love y'all so much. Ciao.
To another sour strawberry.